Well, good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, depending upon when you're watching this. Straight over there below the stigma painting, there's a cormorant. So there's apparently some little fish over there, or small enough for that bird to consume. They've really been making a lot of progress on all this, all these murals and stuff. I'm out here with the little green monster today, the TN Provo. Well, it's not really a little rod. I just call it the little green monster because of this rod decoration I put on my rod cap. They go on, they're pretty simple, pretty easy. They just slip on. If you couldn't tell what it was, finger puppet. You know, and just like how people put dressings on their golf club covers and stuff like that. And I figured I'd do the same thing with these rod caps. You can get on the internet and you can find just about any kind of finger puppet you want. And I have a variety of finger puppets that I use for my rod covers. And it's kind of funny, but actually it's kind of interesting. Makes them float. It's easier to find them when you lose them in the forest. And currently I'm walking through about 800 cubic feet a second. I am thigh deep currently, making my way over here to this island. The flows are pretty good this time of year right now. Right now is when the flows start to stay about consistent because it's flow from a dam. They let out just about this amount of water for quite a good portion of the year. Oh, there's some deep holes there. Well, anyways, now I'm waist deep. The current's kind of strong, but just remember to always start out upstream of where you want to cross a river. Safest way to go about it, especially if you slip. With the water being the way it is, not very deep, but it'll just keep pushing you down the river. Oh, finally. A little less resistance, a little less worry. Oh. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get tied on with this TN Provo since we're not out here on some kind of dry structure. And I'm gonna try to fish this little section up here first. I probably won't because to go up current right now, it's a lot of noise and it spooks a lot of fish. So I may just head down here to this little area where it's a little shallower and see if we can't pick something up. I just seen something come right over here towards my feet. I don't know what it was. It was definitely something. I guess it could have been a brown trout because it was brown trout or a sucker or a carp or something. It was kind of golden, silvery golden colored. Looks like I have a little casualty down here on the bottom floor. A little bit of moss up on there. Alright, no indicator, just Euro. Got it. No indicator, just Euro. First cast with it. We got a nice little, it's like 12 or 13 inch rainbow here. Show you how I haul them into the net. Got one. Barbless hook. I'm over here in the deep water where this fish is home. Up. Darn it. Couldn't maintain tension. Show you how I haul them into the net. Water skier. water skier. Oh yeah. That's a nice little trout right there. Hey, hey, calm down. Got it. Let's get this nice little 12-inch rainbow out of the net. Get it back in the water. Got one. Right off the bat. In the net. Oh, you ain't got no mouth left. Flies out because we're barbless. 10 and 4. Another 14-inch female. Well, she wants to be feisty. Like all the other ones. You done? No? It's a nice female right there. We'll get her back in there before she starts freaking out again. There's one. Trying to get back over there to spook everybody else, are you? Let's see. 7 and 6, 13. Another female. Come here. Hey, 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 quit it. Another nice little female right there. There she goes. Right back up the river. Oh yeah. That fish went 3 or 4 feet out of the water. In the net. Whew. That was exciting. Is that what you guys like to see? Fish doing aerial acrobatics. This is some kind of version of a cut bow. Woo! It's got the power. Hey, calm down, lady. Well, you might be a male after all. 8 and 9. 17. Well, she's feisty. We'll just call her her. She is feisty. See how she's got that real cut stuff underneath the jaws here? Looks real orange, but I guess she might be a rainbow. Real pretty colors on her though, real pretty. Jesus Louise. Calm down, please. Beautiful rainbow right there. Beautiful. There she goes. Oh, well, that one came out of there like a rocket. Got everything wet. Got it. Lost it. That one chased it. Evidently, I didn't get the hook set in it either. Sometimes I can see them flashing because they're chasing it. Sometimes you can't. You just gotta go with how the rod feels. You know when something takes that line, like that right there. So you gotta be careful of the trees on your back side if you miss the hook set. There we go. Got it. Love it when that rod sings. Oh, I won't have time to turn that. Well, I guess I did it. Woo! Pretty sure this one's gonna be wore out here. In the net. 10 and 4, 14. It does have another little red spot there in its mouth. I'd almost think that it was that fish that hit it just a minute ago and it spit the hook in the air. Hey, you're not calm yet? No? It's a nice female rainbow right there. Well, goodbye, sweet lady. There's one. Off the hook. It's like 10 or 11 inch rainbow. Nice little 10 or 11 inch. Quite a few hooks in its mouth already. Get out of here. Well, we just learned what that fly was. Well, thanks everybody for watching this little adventure with the little gray monster, the TN Provo. Got quite a few in the net. All of them were nice and shiny. Nothing besides rainbows today. But it was a fun day down here in the heat of the day. Now it's cooling off, picking up a little bit of wind. So now I can go back home and do some yard work or something. Well, thank you guys again for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing my videos, keeping my channel growing and going. See you on the next one. If anybody wants to know the secret, how to get up a levee that's made out of concrete with wet tennis shoes, and it's super mossy and slippery. This concrete will make you slide down, and so will the paint. So pick an area where it's just concrete and try to find a spot that looks rough before you start heading up. And I think my best chances of making it straight up this slab without sliding back down are going to be right here in the middle. It's slippery here at the bottom, but there's a good section right here in the center where it's got some good texture. So we need to get ourselves up here first, and then we turn around and we just walk backwards. It's less stress on your ankles, and your shoes tend to have a kind of a way about them where you can go back, where it's pretty nice and simple, nice and easy right up this with wet shoes. You try to go forward, and just the way your heel's picking up on your shoe will make you slide right back down. Now we're at the top.